What's going on? You're tuned into Kick 'em, Pick 'em Gambling Show brought to you by TwoFootTalk. I am your host. They call me Young Leg. New seat, same basement. We out here. Mr. Oaks, what it do?
What do?
I got a bigger
Great
chair.
day today, man. 3-1. Nice little both teams to score parlay hit. Got some player props. I saw you did well too. So yeah, I'm a little tired. Drove kind of all over the country. Trying to get my truck fixed. Did a lot of trailer shenanigans. So looking forward to going over some soccer, and then I'm gonna get drunk.
It's the holidays, people.
Facts.
That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't even look at what my record was, to be honest with you, but I hit my golden booty, and that was the real goal I had because going 60% is pretty usual over here.
I did hit my golden booty as well.
Yeah, shit was light this week. Shit was light. Believe it or not, when you see something happen in the cup, it just happens again sometimes. It does. That does tend to happen sometimes. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We'll go over that again, but not really. So don't get your hopes up. Arsenal fans mostly looking at you, Jacob.
Arsenal looked good today when they subbed Odegaard in.
I always love that when it's just like you're an away team or like you're a team that goes in as the underdog and you play like a great like 50, 60 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I felt bad over the weekend when it's like, wow, now Vinny's coming in the 65th minute. How demoralizing is that? It's like you're fighting. You're fucking at war right now, going hard. And then you just see Odegaard and Saka like just stretching on the sideline about to walk in. He's like, oh, fuck.
Shit, that's right. There's still like 40 more minutes in this game. This is going to suck.
But hey, Arsenal fans, I know you're sweating for a second there. Don't worry about it, guys. I got my live bets in. Saka, I wish I could have live bet you to score assist. That's not possible, though. Would have been a lot cooler if you were selfish. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, let's get some things off our chest. Oaks.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, I do, because...
No problem. I got you. Nothing bad on Friday. Arsenal Everton 0-0. Give me 90 minutes of my life back. Fuck that game.
Oh, you watched that?
No, I did not. Let's be honest. I didn't watch that at all. I don't know. I'm not mad about it, but I know other people will be. The Robinson red for Liverpool in the 16th minute, going down 2-1 and then getting the comeback. So I was happy with that game, though. It kept me interested. Newcastle getting one more goal than I thought they would. They won 4-0. I had the under 3.5 in that game, or at least talked about it on this show. Leicester didn't score. It's a shame, but St. James Park is a tough place to play, as we saw again today, as the bees were not buzzing.
I was going to say, I have Leicester on mine, but then I only have like two more, so it's pretty much just we needed a penalty for Jamie Vardy to save the day, and I did also take a Vardy party, so I was a little upset.
Nice. Marseille Leal, give me one more goal. Like, come on,
red
guys.
card? Who said that was going to happen?
Oh, yeah, no, that was a given. Like, we both knew a red card was coming. Did they give a penalty?
No, there wasn't. I was fucking shocked.
Penalty,
so I was like, oh, wow.
Rabiot assist, though. So, yeah, we got the red card right. We did not get the other goal we needed. Byron choking to Mainz. Wow, Byron, are you going to get another new manager after this season? People are asking.
Yo, Zidane to Bayern, how many Champions Leagues?
Oh my God, dude. That would be sick. Hey,
man, we just want all positive vibes to Valencia. Their football club's been shit, so let's just feel bad for them already and all the shit they have to go through. Because their team already sucked, and they were kind of already scumbags. Like, I don't want to bring, like, some biblical shit into it, but, like, you know, shit happens. We feel bad for them.
Yeah. Cagliari versus Atalanta. Atalanta, come on. Give me one more goal, dog. Like, just one more, fam. Not that hard.
How many do they have again?
1. So I got push on that, but like I was kind of pissed that Atalanta money line and over 1.5 didn't hit for people who wanted that. Juve, are we gonna give a fuck you to Juve for? I guess they came back and tied it on a late dusty PK, but man, going down 1-2 at home to Venezia, kind of fucking embarrassing.
What was really bad is that I had them and Madrid. I just like parlayed it. I was like, fuck it.
Nick texted me the same thing, and I'm like, yo, dog, I told you on Wednesday that was a Juve letdown game, and I didn't want any part of it. So sorry about it, fam.
Yeah, I have Madrid on my fuck yous just because, like,
win the game.
Well, it's not even that. It's just like you're forcing us to watch the exact same problem every fucking game in the exact same spot, and it's just such an easy formula of attack this guy's side or serve balls back to that same guy's side. They have to overcompensate
all day, dude. All fucking day. The guy is dog shit.
And I just want every other, if you play any sort of defense at all, whether it's a right center back or a right fullback, whatever, wing back, Lucas Vasquez is playing over you right now. Take that as disrespect because it is. You're telling me that the right back factory that we used to be between the Hernandezes, between the Achraf Hakimis, Danny Carvajal's, Arbeloa, you're telling me we don't have anyone else that could go in except for Vasquez, Madrid. Is that what you're telling me? And then you're also telling me that it's not a priority to go get a right back? You realize the fact that our backup right back is Fede Valverde, the best center mid on the planet, I don't hate it because as long as Fede's on the pitch,
Fede's good everywhere on the pitch.
But you don't see that as an issue that our best center mid, box to box, is our backup right back for this guy that's absolutely shit. And on top of it, he should probably already be starting over Vasquez in that spot, if that is how we're doing this depth chart wise. But I want Fede Valverde in his position.
Too. Like, shit, I watched Tooch play left back in Champions League. Like,
yeah. The other thing that's pissing me off is hearing about Trent rumors because, sick.
Another Lucas guy Vasquez. Who doesn't play any fucking defense?
Yeah, English Lucas Vasquez. Sounds great.
That's right, really I don't need English Lucas Vasquez on my team.
And Jude Bellingham being the ringleader and recruiting him. Jude, you only been here a year. Let's just relax for a second. Again, I love you.
You look great, though. We're not anti-Jude around here.
But let's just relax for a second. Let's take a big look at how we think that would affect the team.
Yeah.
Then my last one's Batiste. And honestly, Batiste got a result with a red card.
Yep.
Avila is still a dickhead. It's crazy to me that this guy is still just an absolute cock. Still getting red cards from striker. It's really hard to do, honestly. They got the result, and I'm happy that I won my bet. But who the fuck are you guys not starting Isco?
Right? And then subbing him on late when you're already winning so that we can't, there's no incentive to bet his props.
Yeah, I was just like, what a fucking waste. Is Isco going for that Jesus Navas, sad mid-season retirement? What are we doing here?
No, I'm thinking Isco starts this weekend.
I fucking hope so.
I got at Brighton there. I might have underrated Crystal Palace, and I was kind of nervous taking them to get a goal today because I'm like, I've been kind of fading Crystal Palace for 3 weeks. If I take them for a goal, they're not going to score. But then I just looked myself in the mirror. I'm like, just nut up and take Crystal Palace for a goal.
You know, your number was done both teams to score no draw at plus 175 because that number was beautiful.
Nice. This is, I guess this is fuck yous, so we're not getting into compliments. I guess
you need a compliment, dude. I'm already out of fuck yous. I only had 3.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. Man, you won. Fuck City. Dortmund can't get the job done at home versus Hoffenheim. What the fuck, Dortmund? Frankfurt, you lost the exact same way you lost in the DFB Pokal. What are you doing giving RB Leipzig life? They fired their manager again. This team hasn't been able to get their shit together since they fired Jesse Marsch after giving him 3 months to put a team together. And you kind of deserve it, to be honest with you, RB Leipzig. Fiorentina, embarrassing, losing 1-0 to Bologna.
Yikes. These are shout-outs.
Shout outs. Oh no, I mixed the shout outs with the fuck yous. My bad. Parma not being able to get the job done versus Hellas Verona. I will shout out Como beating Roma 2-0. That was fucking nice to see.
Oh yeah, fuck you to Roma for not scoring a goal for me. Really fucked up on their part.
Yep. And look, I love Nick, and every time I talk to him, I always like to congratulate him when he wins bets, but I do have to give him shit on calling Roma money line his lock of the century. One kind of blew up in your face, big dog.
He was very upset with me when I was putting out Inter, and unfortunately for him,
like Inter by a billion because Inter.
I didn't even take Inter. I just took every prop for them attacking wise, like no Lazio props at all. I had zero faith they were doing anything. And unfortunately for him, my 5-leg parlay also hit, which made it probably even worse. So, and what's even worse is it was a shot parlay that every single one of them scored. So it was just good times. I had a great week. It was a good time.
Bilbao fumbling the bag on the road in a fucking Basque derby versus Alves. Like, you guys haven't fumbled that derby since 2020 or some shit like that. I don't know. It's been like half a decade. Get your shit together. Win that derby. Sociedad not scoring a fucking goal at home versus Las Palmas. What a fucking waste of time that 0-0 was. Shout out Batiste for getting us a result, even with a red card. Shout out Leganes for just sticking it to Barcelona. You just love to see shit like that. I remember I used to, anytime somebody was like plus 800 or better versus Barcelona, I just bet it out of spite. I should start doing that again. Bournemouth versus West Ham not having a third goal in it. What a fucking bullshit waste of time. And no goals until Paqueta got a PK in the 87th minute and Unal answered in the 90th. Like, Jesus Christ. Everybody wants the rest of their day back. And shout out Inter for just absolutely shit pumping Lazio and reminding them exactly who the fuck the reigning champion in Italy is.
Yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed those shout outs from Oaks mixed in with a couple of fuck yous. I know I did. What a time. I just realized that I also only put 14 picks again, but I keep losing a pick and then I go and do really well. So I'm now debating on only doing 14 picks for the rest of my life. I haven't had less than 9 wins for every 14 pick. That's why I'm just kind of this is going a little too well. Anyway, that was a shout out with Oaks, like I said. So I might offend some people here, but I fucking despise the Serie A slate. I thought it was absolute garbage. I didn't put a single game on.
I
didn't even try to. Well, I have one, but it's
on there that are bettable numbers, at least in my opinion.
Well, I have a couple of midweek games that we're going to do right in a row. I have 2 Thursday games and a Friday game, so we're going to start there. First one's in the EFL Cup. We had some EFL Cup drama today, and we profited off of it, so might as well try to roll that right into tomorrow. Manchester United off the Manchester Derby. This is what I like to call one of the trophies that a new manager can hang their hat on. It's an EFL Cup. Does anyone give a fuck?
Nope.
No. Is it still technically a trophy?
Yep.
Yeah. Now, if you're a fucking loser, you'll say a shield is a trophy, but we won't go there. I have no hard feelings with somebody that might do that, just that they're an absolute fucking loser. Here at Tottenham Stadium, it's very hard for me to think that Manchester United team beating an absolutely dysfunctional Manchester City team means it's going to turn everything around. This also feels like a competition that if you're a new manager, you should probably be focusing more on this. And then once you do lose this, say, no, we're focusing on getting a European spot or your European competition, whatever it is.
To help. Fraud derby?
It kind of feels like that, but Tottenham wants any trophy. So anytime there's silverware on the line for Tottenham, I feel like they should be going balls to the wall. They're at home. Everything here tells me Tottenham. But I just something about Henry. I need to see one more convincing match from them where they're going to play good football, because he already did the thing where he's just like, you know what? Let me just bench these guys, and he won. So it's either gonna start going really bad and everyone's
making a
gonna turn on
lot
him,
of noise
or
for
he's
a
a
guy
genius.
who really doesn't want a job.
Again, either he's a genius, or everyone will be turning on him very quickly. So it's an easy way to fuck up the whole locker room. On top of Rashford, kind of a dickhead move, saying, "Yeah, I think I need to go elsewhere. I think I need some new scenery." Well, now we have to sell you, dickhead, so we don't have any leverage.
Yeah, now you just drove your value into the ground like a fucking chance.
Yeah, my one homie who's a Man U fan was like, "Yeah, I want at least 40 mil." I was like, "Well, I would lowball the fuck out of you. I'll give you 12."
Right, yeah, I'd give you like pocket change, bro.
I'll give you. Hey, do you want to play like a Joselu role? Because I'll give you a 6-month deal where you pay for 60% of his wages.
Yeah, get that Lukaku deal going.
Yeah. I think Tottenham should take care of business here, though.
Yeah, I mean, I like goals here. I think that both of these teams kind of suck at defense. They both are very susceptible to getting pressed and getting countered pretty fast. And both of these teams have pace and can move fast. So I like both teams to score over 2.5. I see goals here. I don't really give a shit who wins, to be honest with you. Like I said, I think this is the fraud derby. Both of these teams are barely knocking on the door for a European slot. Tottenham, all they really have is that they're good at home because they're so fucking booty. They're like Brentford away from home. They just can't fucking play. They don't wake up when they're not in their own stadium. So I don't know. Go win this game at home, I guess, Tottenham. But I like goals. I think Man U gets at least one here.
I like cards too, but I'm going to find my own lines for that. Moving on. We got Inter versus Udinese, and guys, take this in. This is the only Italian game we'll be talking about. Tomorrow game, Coppa Italia. Did Inter win the last Coppa Italia, or who?
I can't remember who won the last Coppa Italia. I don't think Inter did because they were in Champions League and they had like other shit to care about.
Part of me wants to say it was Lazio.
It very well could be Lazio. Give me a second.
I feel like it could be Juve, but Inter, this seems like a trophy that they're going to want to take back. I think they're going to. I don't want to say they're going to be taking it very seriously because they're still going to rotate their lineup a little bit. I'm hoping to see Taremi. What happened to him?
Juve won over Atalanta 1-0.
See, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, look, I don't know. It's the Coppa Italia. I do expect to see some rotation here. I think Arnautovic is still hurt. This screams Denzel Dumfries game. Like, this is where he's going to get full run at either right wing back or left wing back. And they're just going to let him play all 90 minutes because they don't really give a fuck about this game or Udinese, and it's at home. So, yeah, this kind of screams. I know Denzel Dumfries went off last game, but who didn't? They won 6-0. So yeah, I think Denzel Dumfries is feeling himself right now, and I'm gonna stick with that.
I think I might end up taking like a Frattesi, like because Barella's probably not gonna play. I think he's out of this one, so I'm gonna end up taking either like a Mkhitaryan or a Frattesi.
Calhanoglu probably rests or only plays like 60 minutes at most.
I'm expecting to see one of those guys rotating in though, and they're gonna start jacking for chicks. That's the magic of the cup, baby.
Mkhitaryan loves to jack from the midfield.
Facts. All right, moving on. This is our Friday game. We got Bayern versus Leipzig. Well, Leipzig's not at their crib, so that's why Bayern's probably.
And they just fired their manager, so
yeah, Bayern's minus 320, I think. On paper, this should be awesome. We should be really excited for this. But then you look and you're like, oh, wait, you just fired your manager and you can't win whenever you have to drive anywhere. So, and unfortunately, you're going to the Allianz. So I think this is going to be a nice bounce back game for Vincent Kompany. It's going to make him look like a tactical genius. It's going to look good on his resume. Like, hey, remember when I shit pumped Leipzig? I think it's going to be a lot of goals. I do think Leipzig could still get us one, too. So I know that both teams' score numbers probably is ass, so I would look for an over, and then if you have to make it into a parlay or something, look for both teams to score. It's going to be kind of like a tryout for a lot of these guys on Leipzig also. Don't be surprised if you see Benjamin Sesko dribbling a little bit extra, taking that little extra shot from maybe a couple extra yards out that type of deal. Openda's got that same energy for me. Xavi Simons, same energy. Uh, People who like to see the limelight are the same ones that are like, all right, let me see if I can do it at that level over there. If I can do it against these guys, I can do it against anyone. So I'll be taking them for different shots and to score assist props as well.
Oh, I get yeah, I can see RB Leipzig getting a goal here. I like Byron to score in both halves. I didn't
Yeah.
bother to look up the number. Um I'll be all over Musiala props. And if they play Tommy Mueller still, I'm probably gonna take his assist. Like it's a player prop game for me. If you can find a decent number on Alphonso Davies just to take a shot, he's been kind of a machine, especially at home. So if we can find a good number on that, I'm in. Maybe even a Kimmich shot on target.
I'm here for it. Either one of them, I'm here for. But all right, back to your regularly scheduled random games that you have to hear Leg talk about. We're going to the EPL, guys.
Nice.
First one I got: Aston Villa versus Manchester City.
Are we full paid on City?
Absolutely fucking not. So what I've been doing is I've just been taking a double chance or money line on the team they've been playing for the last 5 games. It's weirdly just working. And we're getting Aston Villa at home with a double chance at -145 against this Man City team. Now, I am also a person that just put a future in on Man City to win the league because I've seen them do this already. And if I can get them at plus 1,500 to win the league because Liverpool, Chelsea, and Arsenal decided to bottle it, hey, have we seen that shit before? I'd feel like a fucking idiot if I didn't grab those. Mind you, I had a good week also, so it doesn't hurt me to just be like, hey, do I want to win $150 if City
Right.
pull
I
out of their
have
ass
some
again?
loose change.
I completely expect them to blow 300 million in January, sign a couple midfielders, a defender, and another shiny winger for God knows what reason that they would need that. It's pretty much how you lost Cole Palmer. I expect the bounce back to be heavy. It's not January yet, though. We're right before Boxing Day. We're right before the winter break. Aston Villa at home is still playing quality football. They slip up every here and there. This is not going to be one of those games. Manchester City, if this is the game that you all of a sudden want to bounce back after you blew it to Manchester United at your own crib, you think you're going to go into Aston Villa's crib and do it. I don't see it. I love Aston Villa on a double chance. And I still think that Aston Villa only getting 1 point at their own crib against this Man City team, I still think they should be disappointed with that. But the books are hooking us up. -145 is a wildly disrespectful number, in my opinion, for Aston Villa at home.
Yeah, and I think that if they win this game at home, they're gonna need to score 2 goals to do it. I also know that Villa has a difficult time keeping a clean sheet, so I really like both teams to score over 2.5 here, sitting about -130.
Here for it.
I'm with you on the double chance, though, too. I think that it's just full fade City o'clock.
I think this is going to be one of those Leon Bailey games for me. If I see him cutting in from the left side, he's going to be jacking for
Still
chicks.
hurt, I believe.
Yeah, I know. Anytime I see a team like Manchester City or I see a Chelsea or Liverpool, I just am picturing Leon Bailey cutting in on the left and just jacking for chicks. I'm hoping
Matty
to see
Cash,
Ollie Watkins back at the score sheet.
if Matty Cash continues to play right wing, I swear to God, guys, like he's playing right wing. His shot on target at plus 235 is a disrespectful fucking number. I know that he normally plays midfield or like even right back, but like when he has the green light to shoot and he's playing Leon Bailey's position, he's gonna fucking let it fly.
Also, potential for a absolutely heinous Jersey game could be really, really big.
Oh yeah, it could be completely disgusting, especially if City wears their fucking piss yellow fucking Oasis kits.
All right, moving on. Brentford versus Nottingham Forest. We unfortunately have to talk about this because in England, Nottingham Forest is a European challenging team. They do have 2 European titles in their history, so shout out them for that. I mostly hear it from Chief about how excited he is to compete for Europe, and I'm still in the camp of that's literally just going to fuck your entire team up.
Yeah.
Brentford at home, Vegas likes
how
it.
Chief tried to flex on the EPL being the best league in the
Well,
world.
that's
too.
what
I'm
happens
like,
when you literally
yo, don't you
watch.
play pro clubs with Leg? Like, you
Nobody watches any other league. They literally watch their own teams, and then they're like, "Hey, let's do our podcast. All right, I'll watch the other teams in the Premier League." And then you got like a big dog like Inter, a big dog like Bayern or Barca or Madrid, and then they just like think that they can talk down. And I'm just like, hold on, let me just get up for my 15 titles. Yeah, it's just a fun thing every time. I like Brentford at home here. I like both teams to score, though. Nottingham Forest always puts themselves in dangerous positions. They're playing good football. I do have respect for Nottingham Forest. I just think that getting European football is still the worst thing that could happen for them. There's a reason that they're like
Conference League. I think they could
225.
hang in Conference League.
Yeah, but everyone overbuys once they see European competition.
Yo, facts.
And unless you have the money for it or a manager that's going to be able to handle all the talent, and you're going to have a team that just bled for you just to get there, only for you to go buy a bunch of shiny new toys and be like, hey, are you cool with not doing as much?
Right. Yeah. Are
after
you
this
cool with
backpack
us
this
giving
year?
your minutes to
You
somebody
kind of
else?
kill your whole team and your whole coaches. What was successful for you? That's why it doesn't work all the time. It took City, 2 decades after getting $1 billion poured into the team to finally win a European title. It just competing in Europe's different. I pretty much am only nice thing I want to say about Nottingham Forest is Chris Wood's my dog, and they're gonna get at least 1 goal.
Yep. Yeah, I'm with you there. I like both teams to score over 2.5. It's at like minus 105 on DK too. Shop around. You might be able to find a plus number on that. I think, look, Brentford obviously got smacked today. The team fucking sucks away, guys. We know that Brentford sucks away, but they still managed to get us a goal pretty much every game. But I like the Bees here at home to keep buzzing. So give me Brentford on the money line too, plus 130.
Thanks. All right, moving on. We got Everton versus Chelsea. Arsenal did us a favor by making people think Everton might be dangerous. They aren't.
not.
Arsenal just don't score from open play in the Premier League right now. I think they've been 3 games in a row with no goals from open play. Everton benefited from that. Pickford also played on his head. Is he going to do that same thing against Chelsea? Fuck no, he's not. I'm on Chelsea money line at over 1.5. That number is sitting around minus 120. I love that number. Cole Palmer is still doing Cole Palmer shit. Action Jackson is still putting away chances. He just needs about 6 of them. He reminds me of Jose Lu a lot, and I don't really mean that as a compliment. Like the bad
Jackson
parts
will
of
pick
Jose
it up.
Lu. Yeah, he finds his spot and he like locks in, but then it takes maybe a butterfly floating to distract him.
Yeah, I mean he does biff some bad ones that you want him to make, but we've obviously been high on him since he was at Villarreal. Like I still think he's a very good striker.
Enzo Fernandez is also a walking to score assist for me now.
He's been a bucket since I talked shit on him on the show. Like I don't know.
He left his wife and kids, and now he's just
been
good
a fucking bucket.
Yeah, he literally just left his wife and kids, and now he's just balling again.
I did that with Chilwell too. Like a couple of years ago, I was like, I don't like the way this guy fucking takes corners, and he scored 5 goals in my face.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Also, Caicedo is absolutely balling. So I like taking it. I feel like he's one of those guys that I can count on for like a 35-yard shot that may or may not hit the net.
I like Chelsea on the money line. It's minus 160, so it is juicy. I'm with Leg. I think that Chelsea score at least twice here. I really like Chelsea to score in both halves. We hit it last week, and they just regularly score in the first half. So Chelsea to score in both halves, sitting at plus 135 over on FanDuel. I think that's a great number.
All right, moving on. Got another one for you. Tottenham versus Liverpool. Liverpool coming off a tough one. They had a red card against Fulham after going down. And Andy Robertson, what are you doing? I don't think they're going to – I love Andy Robertson. I love his style, but golly, man, what are we doing? I don't think they're going to miss him a ton. You miss, the experience and the chemistry that backline has, but they do have other people that can rotate right in there. They could switch their whole fucking lineup if they wanted to. They got enough center backs to do it. Tottenham at home. I do want to throw some respect on Tottenham's name at home. I just think Liverpool is better than them in genuinely every facet. Goalkeeping all the way up to striker. I think Liverpool is better all around. I think they play better football. I even think they might be managed better. It's really early on, but I think he's already kind of steamrolling everybody. And it's one of those, are they really that good, or did England just kind of fall off again? And there's always one club that takes advantage
You
of it. It's
can't.
usually
Come
Chelsea.
on, man. Best league in the world. You can't say stuff like England fell
Oh, dude, well,
off.
no, it's just the most competitive top to bottom when they start sucking. When their
Right.
good teams just start absolutely sucking, they're just really competitive, guys. It's not that they're bad; it's just really competitive.
Right. They
I like
ignore the
Liverpool
fact
here,
that,
though.
relegation teams beat the eventual champions in every fucking league. Like how Sassuolo doubled Inter last year.
Yeah, so
Um.
that only
Anyway,
happens in the Premier League.
Pool on the money line at -130 is a disrespectful ass number
Yeah.
here. One thing that's been working out well for me, and it comes in bunches, but I feel like right now is one of those bunches, especially with Robertson out, is like McAllister's kind of in charge of like all the free kicks. Sometimes Salah will kind of step in and get involved. I took him for a shot on target today. It was great because VVD wasn't out there in the box, so I knew he's like, well, fuck, I ain't got VVD to put service into. I'm gonna have to go directly on frame with this one. So I would continue to look for the right spots to take McAllister's shot on target because his number is always way too long. I haven't seen it in minus number yet this season. I've seen it up to like plus 250 on occasions. So I think that's a good look. But pool money line here all day. Tottenham, good luck tomorrow. Go win that game. But yeah, I don't think you're beating Pool.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a James Madison game for me. That's what I really like doing. Both teams are scoring in the first half for Tottenham, Liverpool.
I'm going to let you stand on that, Black Thor, because every time I take Tottenham to do something in the first half, they don't do it. Like last week, they scored 5 fucking goals in the first half. So I'll let you have that one. I won't put money on it, and that way I won't curse it on accident.
All right, moving on. Last English game I got for you. It's Man United versus Bournemouth. So, Man United beat City. Do we think that's given them this game? If they beat Tottenham and they look like a competent football team while doing it, not some bullshit where Bruno Fernandes gets 2 penalty kicks and hits both of them. If they beat Tottenham and it looks like they're playing good football and they're understanding Ruben ball and they could go on a run here, and that City was the start of the championship DVD, that City game, I will take Man U. However, I'm looking at Man U for some reason at their own crib is like, what is this, 13th place Man U is minus 125 against Bournemouth at their own crib for some reason. And I can't really understand why. Again, tomorrow will be very telling. I will run with that narrative that Man U figured it out. Or we'll watch them come crashing back down to the reality they've been in the last 5 months. So
That's kind of where I'm at with this one.
yeah.
I think Bournemouth is really impressive. I like what the Cherries have done. I like the signings they went out and got. I think this is a really nice alternative here. Bournemouth over 1.5 goals. I was looking at Bournemouth plus 0.75 on the Asian handicap, sitting at minus 125. If you like them to score twice, you're probably getting a plus number on that. I like that a lot. I do think this is the Man U crash out game. But I do think they score because Bournemouth isn't exactly watertight at the back. I do like both teams to score and over 2.5, sitting at minus 125 as well.
And it's sad too because I was just talking to my buddy. I was like, I like when Man U's good. I like when they're like the top dogs over there. It was just always good looking over, and you see Man U is taking care of England while we're
I
taking
do
care of
like that, like they've been taken down, like because they used to talk hella shit, and we were just like, "Yo, dude, your
they
team's
can
fucking
talk their
trash."
shit, man. They're one of the few teams that's got a treble, and they earn their trophies.
They did, but
But
it's not the early aughts / the 90s, and Sir Alex Ferguson ain't walking through the fucking doors. So fix your team.
yeah, that's a tough one for them.
Yeah,
Oh, also, I heard that Rashford was partying, which is why he got benched.
shocker.
And then I was just like, well, they
Has he
won.
ever done that before? Has Rashford ever gotten in trouble for going to the club way too fucking late before?
That whole Jack Grealish era of England was awful for them. Just saying. Jude Bellingham's going to carry you guys to a world championship. You're welcome, England. Okay? You're welcome. He's going to bring some Madrizimo to England, and you're going to somehow use that to win a World Cup. And you're fucking
what up,
welcome.
man? Appreciate you tuning in, brother.
Both teams score over 2.5. All right, I'm here for that. That's a game that I won't mind watching. I just hope it's not painful.
That'll be a good one. And it's a good kick game, too, especially if Man U's in the home Reds and Bournemouth's in the away Blacks. Like, that's a sick kick game.
All right, we're going over to the best league on the planet. It's no football. We got Celta Vigo versus Real Sociedad. So, both of these teams, I like to just kind of blindly back where it's like, I know Celta Vigo can get me a goal. I know Real Sociedad's not going to lose to an inferior opponent. That has not really. I want to say
both
that
got blanked last week, didn't they?
Real Sociedad tied Las Palmas in a 0-0 and wasted 90 minutes.
And Celta got beat in Sevilla 1-0, so they both got blanked, which means they're due for goals.
Yeah, I want to think that also, and I want to take Real Sociedad, but I just want them to know also. I'm going to like Real Sociedad draw no bet was at -115, but I want them to know I'm not mad. I'm just kind of disappointed.
I'm with you. I like both teams to score here at -102. I think that's a disrespectful ass number, but it deserves to be there after they both got blanked last week. We know Sociedad struggles to score even in their own building. So going away to Celta doesn't give me a ton of confidence, except for Celta's defense kind of fucking blows again. So I like both teams to score here. Sociedad is definitely a lot stronger at the back, but I think Celta gets me at least one at home. This game probably ends in a 1-1 tie, but if you want to get involved in a side, Sociedad draw no bet at -118, -115. Like, that's the way you got to go with this because they're just the better team top to bottom compared to Celta. I like some pieces on Celta. They got, what's his name, out there on left wing, who's a young bull who I kind of fuck with. Aspas still backpacks this team. Sociedad can't figure out what they're doing with Orzabal, Baranchea, Becker, Kubo. Like, I don't know. Sociedad's just completely lacked an identity for me this season since they got rid of Lee Normand and sold off some pieces when they were a defensive powerhouse that was like, yo, we're going to win games 1-0. And we're going to go to San Siro and we're going to fucking stick it to Inter in Champions League. And that's another team who got Champions League, looked competitive early in Champions League, and then proceeded to get their backs blown out the entire second half of the year.
Bro, have you seen the La Liga table? Because it's just sad. Like, the La Liga being like one of these defensive powerhouses.
Villarreal almost was like breathing down Bilbao's neck for fourth, and then they dropped 3 games in a row.
Well, dude, Mallorca's in 6th, and they have a -3 goal differential.
Right,
so.
Mallorca's playing European football right now.
No, they aren't. That's the sad thing. It's Spanish European football, and Mallorca's getting a spot. And we have Real Sociedad in 7th. Betis dropped to 9th. Girona 10th. Sevilla 11th. Like, how did Mallorca sneak their way up? Because they're just not doing anything impressive to me at all.
No, but they did finally start playing Kyle Larin, which is how you win games. Turns out you go with the good Canadian over old-ass fucking Mariki.
No, they've actually just been playing them both up top together, I think.
All right, well, Laren's been the one benefiting from the production, but yeah, they're also incredibly tough to beat on the island.
Moving on. We got Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. This is just an awesome game for us because either way, somebody's losing points and we're moving up. So,
yeah, hit both these teams. If
I like
they could get all 11
on
players injured, that would be great.
I like Atleti on the double chance for personal reasons and also because the number is awesome.
I agree with you there. Yeah, I don't know if there's a billion cards in this game, by the way. Like, this game.
Hold on, we'll see who's reffing.
Yeah, I don't know who's reffing, but like the card line on this game might be like 8.5, dude. Like, this is gonna be absolutely outrageous. Also, I'm hearing that Barcelona is finally out of levers, and they're very, very realistically in trouble of getting Christensen back and not being able to have Olmo on their roster anymore.
Yeah, I heard that he also would leave for a free transfer also, since he's technically not under contract.
Right. Which is awesome.
Yo, if Rojas is the fucking ref for this, or what's his name? I say it all the time. Did Burgos or Cardo? If either of them are refing, I might not watch. Just saying. They average 2 cards in La Liga, Oaks. In La Liga.
That's absurd.
Yeah. How's everyone else averaging 5 to 7? How's that work? Arsenal fans would never celebrate the Community Shield. Sir, if somebody can clip back to last week where he said, "Saka Wincast, thank me later," and then wasted 90 minutes of everybody's life. Someone could
Shout out go to Jacob. Appreciate you, dog.
What I appreciate about Jacob is that he still DM'd me a parlay and still is back for the show.
For sure. Like
as soon as he posted a comment, I was gonna bring up his Saka Wincast. What a shame.
We don't take it personally. We just like the banter, man. It's you're always
no. You take it personally, and then you come back next Wednesday, and I'll see you again. And Merry fucking Christmas.
Build a good parlay, god damn it.
I have Griezmann revenge game written down for this also, so I have Grizzy to score assist on my board. He's also just been kind of hot. As much as I talk shit on him and I say that he gets freebies, he always gets hot after I do that, so I'm going to continue doing it, and I'll silently bet it. But y'all should know that I'm doing that on purpose.
Sorloth also just got the easiest fucking tap-in goal ever the other day and then proceeded to do fuck all for the rest of the game.
It sounds like...
That sounds like exactly who Sorloth is.
Sounds like a Bruno Fernandes game against Manchester City, but we won't go there. They won. Fading Barcelona and Man City last week was like plus 900.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I tweeted out and I said, "Hey guys, I talked to some really delusional fans, and I believe them." Let's fucking ride.
I would like to say that we also hit the fucking sweet spot where you got your both teams to score over 2.5, and I got my under 3.5. Yep. So we cleaned up on that City match last week.
All right, we're moving on. Real Madrid versus Sevilla. Our line kind of is. I do also think we'll give up a goal because Lucas Vasquez is probably going to be playing.
Yeah, do you think they try and put Luka Bacchio on him? Because that's what I would do. If I'm Sevilla, like, I know that's not Luka Bacchio's side, but, like, he's just so much, like, he's so much better than Vasquez.
Even just like serving him crosses. It was
right,
like,
to Romero.
Can you imagine Lucas Vasquez trying to guard Luka Bacchio? I'm just thinking about our right center back.
I would absolutely switch him to the left for this game.
I'm just thinking about how Tchouaméni's going to have to cover all that shit and how much more running Fetty's going to have to do because of it.
Luckily, the only thing that could help out there, too, is like Rodrigo continues to just press and be fucking awesome.
Oh, no. Yamal's out? Wow. So I'm going to have to watch Ferran Torres take 6 shots and get subbed out in the 50th minute? Shit.
Oh no!
Damn. This is also going to be a card-heavy game.
Yeah. Look, guys, Vinny's back. I don't know if you guys know this, but he's back. He's scoring goals. He's getting assists. He's doing both in multiple games. So yeah,
and winning trophies. 4 trophies in 24 hours, guys. Wow.
Just run up Vinny props. If they keep playing Kamavinga in the middle, Look, I didn't see the game today because it was on BN Sports.
I know. I had to illegally stream it. Look, you see what you made me do?
BN?
So don't worry, they're going to stream it on cable the 26th.
It looked like Kamavinga had a nice little game. You guys know I love Fetty for a shot on target. Rudiger, I want to say, has had a shot in 9 of his last 10 starts for club and country. So if you see Rudiger shot at a plus number, just don't even think about it. Keep betting it. Dre actually hit on Rudiger 2 shots last week at like plus 600. So shout out Dre. He also had a Rodrigo to score assist, Bellingham to score assist, somebody else, and Vinny to score assist parlay for like plus 750 that he smacked last weekend too. So Dre's been red hot, big Madrid guy. Shout out to him. But yeah, it's Madrid by a million. I don't know. I might even play the -1.5 here. Sevilla
Yeah,
sucks. Like they're just so bad.
I was gonna say I definitely do not respect Sevilla. Moving on. Real Betis versus Real Vallecano. So Real Vallecano is doing that fun thing where they're like, "Yo, we just competed with Madrid. Why can't we just go keep winning games?" Now, they took a lead and then their opponent got a red card in their
And
away
then they
win.
coughed up said lead. Shout out
Yeah,
them because I needed that both teams to score.
yeah. So I don't know how far they're taking it. I do like to give a couple of benefit of the doubt ones. If I see Isco starting, fuck everything. Real Betis, we'll
Yep.
take. That's it. That's all I got for this one.
Yeah, I wrote down if Isco starts all the Isco props, and I actually really like both teams to score here, even if Isco doesn't start, because I know he'll be available off the bench, and he'll probably continue to get more and more run until after the winter break. But both teams to score here at +115 is a disrespectful number. Like, go look at how Rayo Vallecano has been playing lately and tell me they're not getting a goal versus a garbage ass Betis defense. And then tell me Betis isn't scoring at home.
Facts. All right. That's all I got in Spain. I have one more game for you guys. We're
God
in
damn it. I
Germany.
knew we were going to talk about this game because it's a trap. It's 100%. This is a Dortmund away team that I can't believe in at all. And Wolfsburg's been dead to me for 3 fucking years. I know you put this game on here just to rile me up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The smug look on your face says different.
What a
You
shame.
know how to make content. Let's not pretend we don't know what we're doing here.
I just thought two good German teams in decent form. One maybe not the best away team. One, I don't know if you heard of them, Wolfsburg. They're the guy on there named Jonas Wind. Really good kit game. It's 10th versus 8th. This is a big game in Germany.
Jesus fucking Christ, Dortmund, get it together.
Hold on. Oh wait, they have no wins away. Okay. So this is where Oaks is gonna have to take Wolfsburg on a double chance or a draw. No
And
bet.
I'm gonna hate the entire game, Dortmund. No matter which side I bet on, they're
Just
gonna
know
get
that the
their
jerseys
first
running
good
around though
result.
are gonna look cool.
And if I take goals, there's gonna be no goals. Like, and if I take no goals, there's gonna be 7 goals.
Yeah. So let's just the last 3 matches. Wolfsburg won 1-0, a 1-1 draw, and then Dortmund won 1-0. Now the one before that one, 6-0. So that's when
That's
Oaks
when
is telling
Dortmund still
you,
had Holland, though, right?
yeah, but when Oaks is telling you, like, if I bet, I can almost guarantee you that September 23rd, 2023, May 7th, 2023, I mean, Oaks for sure took the under. That's all I'm going to tell you. Oaks 1000% took the under.
You're
Like, I can see
100%
it.
correct.
I can see it.
And I took the over the last 3 head-to-heads too, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably. I like Gittins, though. Gittins is my guy. I don't like that he starts over Adeyemi. You know what always pisses me off is that I like 2 players on a team, and for some reason the coach is like, "No, you can both only play on that left side. We're
Right,
not
when
actually going to
they're
switch it."
playing, what's his name? Not Brandt, well, also, Gio Reyna's just is starting at the 10 now for Dortmund? Like, what's going
I
on
don't know.
there?
His dad must have called somebody. I really have no
So
idea.
yeah, I don't know. Look, I hate everything about this game. I'm gonna begrudgingly bet it when I see the lineups because I'm gonna go, that number's too good, that number's too good, that number's too good. And I'm gonna get trapped into betting like 6 player props in this game because they're all gonna be great prices. But yeah, I can't get on the right side of over under or either of these teams home in a way. So like, yeah.
Brent has a hamstring is questionable also.
Okay.
Damn, Wolfsburg are on a run too.
They
Fucking
are.
Freiburg. What are you gonna do? Hold on, let me give you a Wolfsburg at home stat. That'll make you feel better. Wolfsburg at home is 2-2-3.
Jesus Christ, that's so mid.
This game is big draw energy.
This game is all about this, but it's going to be like a 3-3 draw. But if you bet the over, it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Yeah. All right. Jonas Wynn's going to sub on and score again. I keep trying to tell people about Jonas Wynn. Nobody ever wants to listen about Jonas Wynn.
I mean, yeah, we've only been he's the only guy worth talking about on that Wolfsburg team for like
he doesn't
3 years.
start. He scored the last 4 games,
right.
but doesn't start.
Also, fuck you, Creighton, for not showing up today versus Georgetown.
Oh,
That's
man,
embarrassing.
I meant to read my college basketball parlay to you and say, "Yo, what do you think?" You know, oh, the game's all started. Never mind. It's too late. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Oh, good.
I don't. I want to be surprised. Yeah, no, there's like a couple money lines where I was like, I know this team's name. That's what I was going to be like.
Hey, head-to-head loss versus Georgetown since 2020.
All right, so this might be one of those evenings where I just pick names and it hits. All right, guys, it's time for the wheel. We both hit last week, so what can I say? We're really good. Just looking at 2 guys and no ball. I said it earlier today. Hey, did anyone else take Gabriel Jesus and
Baby J with a hat trick? Look at him earning a paycheck.
Right? I really wanted to text some Arsenal fans and like try to spark the hope. Be like, yo, you think Baby J's finally shooting?
Is he finally the answer at the 9?
And then I don't want to break their hearts when I'm like, all right, well, enjoy it for the next 5 games. That's all you're going to see it. Anyway, Golden Booty. Oaks, you're going to go first? Because why not, man? Everybody hit.
Let's do it.
Season of giving, man.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
Listen, it would have been, it would have been an absolute shame if it landed on Wild's pick and you had to pick a goal scorer from the Wolfsburg Dortmund game.
Oh my God. I know that's exactly what you would have done too.
It just would have been a shame. We'll never know. I don't think I would have done that, but it would have been a shame.
What'd I get? Sorry.
Oh, you got La Liga.
Oh, I got La Liga? Shit. Is Vinny a plus number?
Right.
If Vinny's a plus number, I'm going to take him. Otherwise, I'll take Sunset.
Are you looking it up or is it not there?
I'm looking it up now. Yeah, it's just taking me a second.
I was just writing down my parlay because I didn't write it down. Yeah, this guy got La Liga. This is some bullshit. This guy's been picking Vinny for like the last 3 weeks.
I mean, it's now 2 weeks, but
a month. This guy just keeps picking Vinny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see his. Oh, Vinny's suspended. That's right. I forgot.
Oh, so you're definitely taking Vinny. And Bilbao is going to Osasuna, correct?
Yes, they are. Give me Rodrigo at plus 190.
All right.
That's a disrespectful ass number on my boy.
I'll be honest with you. I would have taken Jude over him.
They're same price, but yeah,
Oh,
I'm
really?
gonna take Rodrigo. I like that he's kind of finding some form. He needs to play the defense, which I think has been helping his offensive production, where he's like, yo, I gotta make sure I cover Lucas Vasquez's bum fuck ass. And that just is, then he's just like, oh shit, I was covering for Vasquez playing way far forward. Now Vasquez has his head turned, can't see dick, and I'm getting the ball. So now I'll just go up the wing and fucking score it.
Yeah, Vasquez has me fucked up because half the time he's just up with our strikers, and I'm just like,
right,
what are you doing?
Forward than Rodrigo and Fetty, dude.
Yeah, why are you here? What are you doing? It'd be one thing if he was like putting in good service and shit, but he's really just like a turnover machine. Shout out him for winning so many penalties, though. That's my guy.
Yeah, that is now twice that we've spent some time slandering Lucas Vasquez today, but he deserves it.
Don't worry.
Move with the rhythm. Shake it up, stop when the clock hits 13. Sing 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut.
funny because I'm going to take Jonas win. So that's what we're going to have to do. Jonas win to the rest. I might put it in right now just so I don't forget.
Love it.
I wonder what the odds are. It's probably like plus 250.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably good with them being big home dogs.
That's also true. All right, let's see what we got here as far as the standings go. Wait, did I delete it? Oh no, it's right here. Thank God. All right, so again, absolutely shredded last week. Light work, easy. You wish you could, yada yada. Good stuff. Got another. Actually, I got 14 for you. We're sticking with 14. I got Aston Villa double chance versus Man City minus 140. Newcastle money line at Ipswich minus 140. Brentford Forest both teams to score minus 170. I'm eating the juice there. I don't even care. It just seems too easy. Chelsea money line over 1.5 at Everton minus 120. Palace Arsenal both teams to score minus 125. Yeah, I'm doing it again. I'll probably end up on Arsenal money line of both teams to score. Liverpool money line at Tottenham minus 135. Real Sociedad draw no bet at Celta Vigo minus 115. Bilbao money line at Osasuna plus 115. Atleti double chance at Barcelona minus 115. Griezmann to score or assist. Madrid money line to both teams to score versus Sevilla plus 145. Bayern Leipzig both teams to score minus 160. Man U Bournemouth both teams to score over 2.5. Leicester draw no bet at home versus Wolves minus 125.
I like it.
Parlay is Leicester draw no bet, Griezmann to score assists, and Palace Arsenal both teams to score.
Nice. I'm also pretty English heavy on this one. So Aston Villa versus Man City, both teams to score over 2.5, minus 130-ish. Brentford versus Nottingham, both teams to score over 2.5, minus 105-ish. Ipswich versus Newcastle. You're giving me Newcastle on the money line at minus 140. I know it's not at St. James Park, but do you really respect Ipswich at home that much that you think that they're going to hold Newcastle goalless? Because, I don't see Ipswich scoring on Newcastle, and if they do, they're certainly not doing it twice. So, give me Newcastle on the money line minus 140. Yeah, it's some juice to drink, but could be a nice little parlay piece. Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Again, I'm going to drink the juice here because Arsenal moneyline minus 160 is disrespectful. We just watched this game. Arsenal played backups and won 3-2. I'm not sure. I know this one will be at Palace instead of at the Emirates, but the other good numbers are both teams to score minus 115, over 2.5, minus 125. I don't know how much I want to put trust in Arsenal needing to get a high scoring result away. If anything, I think this game is 1-2, but just keep it simple. Give me Arsenal on the money line at minus 160. Man U versus Bournemouth, both teams to score over 2.5, minus 125-ish. Don't need to hammer on that one. Chelsea to score in both halves, plus 135 over on FanDuel. I'm going to go big balls. I'm going to take Leicester on the money line. Wolves fucking suck. Leicester plus 150 over on FanDuel. Pool on the money line, minus 130. Getafe versus Mallorca. This game's going under. I think the over-under is set at 2. So give me Mallorca on the draw no bet, plus 165. They score a goal, they probably win this game. Celta versus Sociedad. Smarter play is probably Sociedad on the draw no bet, but I'm going to take the both teams to score at minus 102 over on FanDuel. Osasuna versus Bilbao. I know that they lost the derby away and that Bilbao traditionally has struggled away, but I'm back on my I don't respect Osasuna shit. So give me Bilbao on the money line plus 115. Betis versus Real, both teams to score plus 115. Already covered that one. Genoa versus Napoli. Again, you got some juice here, but Napoli on the money line at minus 145 is just a disrespectful number. We're not respecting Genoa now, are we? I'm not.
No, never.
Roma versus Parma. Parma, the best both teams to score team in all of Europe. Both teams to score is minus 135. A little juicy, but, worth it. Or find something to pair it with. And lastly, Frankfurt versus Mainz. Mainz coming off of a very surprise upset victory versus Byron. So yeah, this is a huge letdown game for them. Frankfurt at home, money line -120.
All right,
We'll call this it was probably too much juice, so make a
That's why it's here.
parlay, which will be Arsenal money line -160, Napoli money line -145, and Newcastle money line -140.
All right, I'm here for it. All right, y'all, tftdrip.com, right down in the description. There is new hats. We have golf caps. We have fisherman beanies. They are now on the store. You have your Oaks
beanies?
and your they're the fisherman ones, so they're like a little bit like a little scrunchier but wider, and it's got the flip on it. Yeah,
Nice.
it looks like they were crocheted almost. Yeah, they're on the site. tftdrip.com, link in the description. They're all only, I think, like $20 or 18 something. So nice and cheap, easy to get, easy, good for the holidays as well. They're one of the fastest shipping ones, so you can still get it in time. tftdrip.com. You can follow me at a young leg. You can follow Oaks at BurrOaks77 on X, the All Happening app. What's good? Shout out to Elon. Give me money.
Yeah, stop charging money for us to stream this to Twitter too,
yeah,
dickhead.
right? Also, then people are like, "Hey, you have a blue check mark," and I was like, "Well, it's literally to just like yell."
Right, it's so that I can put my show on Twitter that I used to be able to do for free.
Yeah, or else I wouldn't pay them. That'd be sick. What's even better is that I accidentally bought it on the wrong account. I meant to do it on the 2FootTalk one, but here we are. What are you gonna do, guys? Anything else, Oaks?
No, check out the Discord, $15 a month. Check out the free shows. I will be doing some streaming this weekend. Yeah, finally got all my truck stuff fixed up, so good to go there. I'll have to talk to Leg offline. We'll do something for Boxing Day, but like I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know what we're doing exactly. If we're gonna do a Christmas show, which I'm not like super trying to do.
No, me neither. I'm not doing a
family.
Christmas show. I'm telling you right now, like I'll be on the road. I'm not doing a show on Christmas.
And then I mean, Boxing Day starts early. I'm off. I literally took off of work for Boxing Day. I told them it's a high holiday of my people.
Yeah.
So I'll be drinking and watching football by 7:30. I'm sure we'll be live for any of the games that are more around when Oaks will be able to function and won't be angry because he hasn't eaten breakfast and he's hungover. So I would assume around like the 9 o'clock for like the 10-something games. But I don't plan on having a show next week. I plan on everybody just doing happy holidays as long as we're going to be doing some live shows on Thursday for Boxing Day. So we'll figure the whole schedule out and have it all tweeted out, which is, again, why you should probably be following us and go check out Oaks' Discord to get all the information as fast as possible. But that's all I got for you. And other than that, fuck what you heard.
It's what you're hearing.
For 2FootTalk.